Hello guys, my name is Sebastian. Thank you so much for watching this video. Alright, today I'm going to talk about this story which is written by this great author, Óscar. The book's name or the movie's name is The Picture of Dorian Gray. Alright, so in order to start, I just wanted to focus on one thing, which is, like the philosophy of Oscar Wilde, which is the writer who wrote this book. His focus in stoicism because, well, I don't know if you know, but the stoicism basically means that we want to get free according to things that we want in order to be happy, like to satisfying pleasures or passions or the wishes that we have in order to be happy. All right. And also I just wanted to focus in one thing because, well, stoicism is focused on the other hand in the way that um um art reflects beauty, and I just wanted to start with that because Dorian Gray is a guy which is so handsome, is like very handsome. And at the beginning of the movie there is a painter who tried to place like him him into a picture. All right, so that's the first part that, well, basically stoicism is focused on the way that beauty is placed into art. That's the first thing. All right, that Dorian's beauty is placed into that picture. All right. And that's good because, well, there are a lot of girls who are fell in love with him because he's so handsome. He has a lot of beauty. So there is the other thing that stoicism is focused in the way that the beauty which is placed on art, the beauty which reflect on art, that is more important than other things. For example, than what society thinks about good things or bad things, or the knowledge that the society has. And here I go because, well, um, at the beginning of the movie or the beginning of this great story, Dorian meets someone who tries to involve Dorian in order to let him know that um Dorian needs to consume the flame of his life in order to be happy. Why? Because he's just trying to let Dorian knows that youth is not forever. He's so handsome. He's interesting about that with Dorian because he's just trying to involve him in order to let him know that he needs to consume that in order to be happy because, well, for this guy, we want to be happy as a man. All right, but the thing is that when we want to be happy, society wants us as a good man, but there are many times that when we are happy, the society want us as a good the society wants us as a good man, but when we are a good man, we are not happy at all. But when we are happy, we can be a good person, even if those things are not good for the society. All right. And there is like a match here because, well, Dorian thinks about it for a little bit time, so he's agree with this guy. He's starting to, to do whatever he wants in order to satisfy pleasures, passions, wishes, whatever, to be just to be happy. Um, well, even if those things that Dorian Gray is making are not good for society, society never take takes care about it because, well, for society, the most important thing is just the beauty. All right, not good things or bad things that Dorian is making. That's the most important, the beauty which is placed on art. And here is another thing that, well, his beauty or his beauty was placed on art in the picture that, well, the painter made at the beginning of the movie or the story. What else? That basically when the painter draw him into that picture, he never realized that well his youth, his soul, um his age, his what else good things or bad things were placing into that picture. For that reason, the only person who realized that was Dorian Gray. Well, he thought that well, as those things were placed into that picture, he could do whatever he wanted. All right. For example, suppose that he just wanted to do whatever he wanted, like to satisfy pleasures. To in fact, Dorian had a lot of sex with girls, with people that he met, and that's so interesting because he just wanted to to consume that. But those things were not good. All right, so as those things were not good, those bad things were placed into that picture. All right. Throughout the years, his youth was placed into that picture. He never got out. Um, when with the passive years, people realized that well, his youth was interesting because he never got out. And the thing is that at the end, Dorian realized that well, um, he just wanted to be like tranquil or quiet because his shadows are climbing for him, and that's not good because well, um, if the guy at the beginning of the movie told him that he needed to satisfy those things in order to be happy, he just wanted to do that because he thought that this man was right. But at the end of this movie, Dorian realized that even if he had made those things, he had sex to satisfy those pleasures or whatever, um, those things never made him happy. And those bad things that were placed into that picture are claiming for him because those things belong to Dorian, not to the picture. So those shadows are terrifying Dorian for every single thing that every single bad thing that he made on his past, and Dorian just wants to be like um to be tranquil about everything because even if he knew that he changed like soul for yacht forever yacht in order to satisfy everything or to consume life that was not good for him. And I just wanted to focus on that according to Stoicism because, well, the thinking of Oscar Wilde was focused on the way that, well, art reflects like the beauty of people, and that's the most important or more important than other things like what the society thinks which is good for people or what is not good for people because in the book every single girl were fell in love with Dorian even if they knew that Dorian were making bad things just for satisfaction. The most important in that case was Dorian because Dorian was so handsome. What else? I guess that is everything. Well, at the end of the movie, Dorian thinks that he needs to pay for everything, but well, at the end of this movie, he realizes that those bad things that he made in his past claim for him, so he just wanted to pay for that, and at the end, he paid for that because those bad things that um were placed into that picture claim for him, and at the end, they made. And that's everything. Yeah, I just wanted to say that this is a great book. This is a great story. I have never heard about it. I have never. read about this book. So for me, it was so interesting. I just wanted to thank the teacher who told about this book to to learn about more literature, because for me it's so this fact is so interesting. mm. Well, that's everything, so thank you so much for watching this video, teacher. Thank you so much, you guys. It was interesting to let you know about everything according to this book. Thank you so much. Bye bye.